James had never been overly concerned with aging. He always believed that growing older was just another phase of life, something inevitable that should be embraced rather than feared. He welcomed the silver strands in his hair, the deepening laugh lines around his eyes, and even the slower pace of his mornings. But on the morning of his 50th birthday, as he stood in front of the mirror, he found himself staring longer than usual. The reflection looking back at him wasn't just older, it seemed tired, worn down by the years. For the first time, he wondered if there was a way to age while still looking and feeling great. His daughter, Emma, always the thoughtful one, had given him a book as a birthday gift. The title read, 7 Simple Tips to Look Great as You Get Older. He had chuckled when he first unwrapped it, teasing her that she thought he needed a manual for aging. But later that night, curiosity got the better of him, and he flipped through the pages. The first suggestion was about staying active. James used to be athletic in his younger years, playing basketball with his college friends every weekend. But over time, life had taken over. Work, responsibilities, and the comfort of a sedentary routine had pushed exercise to the bottom of his priorities. He realized that his body wasn't as flexible as it used to be, and his energy levels had dipped significantly. He decided to make a change. The following weekend, he joined a local group of men his age who played casual basketball. His first few games were rough, and his muscles ached in places he had forgotten existed, but after a few weeks, he started to feel a difference. He moved with more ease, his endurance improved, and he even noticed a new kind of confidence creeping back into his step. The second tip was about hydration and eating well. James had never been much of a water drinker. His daily routine consisted of several cups of coffee, an occasional soda, and maybe a glass of water before bed. He never thought it mattered much until he started making a conscious effort to drink more water. To his surprise, within weeks, his skin looked brighter, and he felt more alert throughout the day. Along with hydration, he paid attention to his diet. Fast food had been his go-to for years, but he started swapping processed meals for home-cooked ones. Fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains slowly became staples in his diet, and the sluggishness that had weighed him down for years began to disappear. As he turned the page, he came across the importance of dressing smartly. James had never been particularly fashion-conscious. His wardrobe consisted mostly of loose-fitting jeans and old t-shirts that were comfortable but hardly flattering. Inspired by the advice, he went through his closet, discarding clothes that no longer fit well and investing in pieces that complemented his frame. He visited a tailor for the first time, getting his jackets adjusted and finding the right fit for his trousers. It was a small change, but the impact was undeniable. He looked sharper, more put together, and for the first time in years, he actually enjoyed dressing up. One chapter focused on taking care of the skin. James had never used moisturizer in his life, assuming that skincare was something only women worried about. But, as he read through the benefits of a simple skincare routine, he decided to give it a try. He bought a good facial cleanser, a moisturizer, and sunscreen. It felt odd at first, applying lotion to his face every morning, but within weeks, he could see the difference. His skin looked fresher, less dull, and he realized that taking care of himself didn't mean trying to look younger. It just meant looking like the best version of himself. The book also stressed the importance of good posture. Years of desk work had left him with a slightly hunched back, something he had never paid much attention to. But as he became aware of it, he noticed how often he slouched while sitting, walking, and even standing. Determined to correct it, he started practicing yoga and stretching daily. The results weren't immediate, but gradually, he found himself standing taller, feeling stronger, and even experiencing fewer backaches. His improved posture made him appear more confident, and people around him started noticing the change. One of the most significant lessons the book taught him was about maintaining a positive mindset. James had always been a realist, sometimes bordering on cynical. He never considered how his attitude affected his appearance and overall well-being. The book suggested daily gratitude exercises, journaling, and focusing on the good rather than dwelling on the past. Skeptical at first, he tried it out. Each morning, he wrote down 3 things he was grateful for. Over time, he realized that his outlook on life was shifting.